Good morning, good morning, good morning. So today is actually the start of a new week for me. Last week was really good, but we had some storms last week. I live in South Florida, so this hurricane season was not that great for us. This morning I decided to just go for a quick walk and really clear my mind before I have a meeting. I have a meeting in about 50 minutes. So I'm going for a quick walk to get my blood flowing and my thoughts going. It's very helpful for me whenever I have something big coming up to really just get outside, get into nature, ground myself, just so that I don't have like a rush of stress or anything like that. Not that anything is stressful about the meeting, but kind of just to loosen me up too. While I'm doing this quick walk, I figured what a perfect time to do a little quick weigh-in for the week. So as of this morning, I am 235.6. And that's coming from 234.4 yesterday. So as of this morning, I'm 234.4, which is amazing. I'm almost 40 pounds down from my highest weight, which is crazy to me. I started off at 272 point something. It should be on the screen right now. And then from there, I'm now at 234.4, which means I'm only about less than 2 pounds away from being at 40 pounds weight loss total. I feel like I was just telling everybody how I lost 20 pounds in 2 months, and now I'm almost at 40 pounds in 4 months. And I'm like, man, everything's happening so fast. And I think I've really found something that works for me, because before I struggled so much just to get some weight off. And I was doing all the things, right? I was doing keto. I was doing, what else did I try? Weight Watchers. I was just trying everything. And some stuff would work, but then I found myself regaining a lot of that weight back because it wasn't sustainable for the different seasons of my life. So maybe it would work and then a different season would happen, or I'd get busy with work or whatever it would be, and then the weight would come back. So for those of you that are new, currently what is working for me and how I'm losing so much weight is I am doing a calorie deficit, meaning that I calculated using one of the online calculators, TDEE. I calculated what my maintenance calories are, my bulking calories, and my cutting schedule calories. I selected a cutting schedule, which means that the schedule I selected is for weight loss. So I feel like I don't need to bulk up, right? I need to lose some weight. So I picked the cutting schedule, and the regimen I selected from there is high protein. So high protein, calorie deficit, which doesn't box me into eating just any certain type of food. I can eat whatever I want. For example, I was at a plateau. I was at 237 for a very long time, a few weeks actually. I have it on my phone. Let's see. Yeah, I was stuck in limbo at 237 for like 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. And it wasn't until this past week when I carb loaded is when I actually broke the plateau. So it was my first plateau at 237. I tried everything. I tried to cut even more, like, cut down how many calories I was consuming even more and do like the super low calorie thing. Absolutely not. What happened and what worked was, it was our anniversary week and we went out and ate at a restaurant. I think maybe 2 or 3 times throughout the week. I had plenty of cheat meals and that's when I lost the weight. And I thought that was so crazy because I was like doing all the things, right? All the things that I felt like would make me lose the weight, but it wasn't until I just chilled out, which probably lowered my cortisol levels and lowered my stress levels, which also helped. That's what worked for me and how I was able to break that plateau. But I love that I'm not boxed in because I'm not obligated to stay in a specific diet. Yeah, and essentially I could just eat what I want, right? So in this particular video, I'm not doing any type of body shots or anything. It's simply just a weigh-in and a check-in. This week's goals, I really want to focus on doing my 3 and 3, so 3 days at the gym and 3 days at Pilates, and then of course going back to my regular eating habit that I kind of dropped this past week. I feel like I should be able to see some progress going back to that, coming from carb loading this past week, which I've read before that carb loading during a plateau really helps kind of reset everything. This is my first time experiencing it. Like, it was madness. Another thing I wanted to do this week, fitness-wise, is incorporate a lot more walking. That's something I have not. What in the f is wrong with my gimbal? My gimbal's broken, I think. Having some issues with my camera. All right. So I haven't committed to doing the full walking thing. And this week, I think I'm ready. So I think I'm ready to incorporate a lot of walking. I'm thinking I want to do 10,000 steps per day eventually, but I want to start off by doing just 6,000 to 8,000 steps. And I know it sounds crazy for the walkers out there, like, oh my God, gosh, you should already be getting that in daily. But I mean, I'm working from home, so I don't really get that many steps on a daily basis, just not doing anything, right? So I feel like I have the fitness thing down pat. It's been about 2 or 3 months now of me being consistent with 3 days at the gym and 3 days Pilates. And I think I have it down to a science, and I don't really need any coddling anymore or any more easing in. I think I'm good with that, to the point where if I miss a gym day or something like that, I tend to make it up, even if it means doing like a 2 a day or something like that. So I think I'm now ready this month to add in another layer, right? Last walk we were talking about layering. So I want to layer in the walking, 6,000 to 8,000 steps per day. And I want to see how that helps me, because I do feel like walking and cardio in general is really good for cardiovascular disease. And that's something that in the Black community, we really want to make sure we don't lose focus on, because it's very prevalent. I think that regardless of what my fitness goals are, meaning even when I reach my weight goal, I still want to continue the walking daily. It's just very good for you. And I do walk when I'm at the gym as like a warm-up, but I think that's something separate, right? So a warm-up on the Stairmaster is not the same as doing like an hour walk a day or a 30-minute walk a day. Different benefits, right? So weight loss, yeah, you'll get benefit with both, but I think a dedicated walk per day will do well for my overall health and mentality too, because it's time for me to walk and talk and, you know, release any anxiety, stress, release positivity, set intentions for the day. It kind of does all of that for me. So I'm going to be focusing on that for this week, starting this week, and for the remainder of the month. But overall, those are all my updates for the day. I do want to thank you guys for joining me on this quick walk. I'm actually beyond a mile. I'll show you guys in the end where I'm at. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.